Hey, good morning YouTube, it's Atticus, and I hope you guys are doing well. I am back with you today's video with a little chaos versus the forces of man. So, statistically speaking, I guess Empire games are the most popular. I read, or somebody said in a recent video, I think it was Indie Pride, which I find kind of interesting, that people find humans the most interesting in a fantasy game. So I figured I would do the best thing with that knowledge, which is, killing humans. So I brought a chaos army here. And, yeah, so I'll just go ahead and jump into the build and show it to you guys. For my Lord, I took a Lord of Fire, and I wanted to try something a little bit different. I did take him on the Dragon, so I'm going to have the tactical flexibility of both going on the ground, breath attacks, and, yeah, really good weapon strength. For the spells, I went really DPS heavy, so I have Burning Skull, the Vortex, and the Burning Bolts. What's that called? Yeah, the Piercing Bolts of Burning. So, really DPS heavy, and I was hoping on this small map that he would be all grouped together, which would opened up some shots for me to get some good spells. You can also see here for my front line, guys, I just took some Chaos Warriors of great weapons, and I took them to gold chevrons. So, yeah, full chevroned up. I want these guys to be able to beat great swords and be able to deal with the infantry that the Empire is going to bring. And you can also see, guys, I brought the Mighty Giant, the mighty ultra graphic setting giant, who looks really, really, it's only a face a mother would love, right? So yeah, he's just going to be a very good terror causing platform, and hopefully my opponent wouldn't expect that. So if he's bringing a lot of great swords and things like that, as long as I can deal with his handgunners, the giant's going to wreck through his front line. You see, I also have a couple units of Chaos Marauders just to pad out my numbers. And for my anti-large contingent, I brought the Summoners of the Rage, the Dragon Ogres, and these guys are really cool because they do magic damage and they have a bound chain lightning spell. For my Cav contingent, I have some Marauder Horsemasters as well, and these are just to screen out the inevitable Pistoliers or Outriders and things like that. So, and you can see right here, my Horsemasters are already into an engagement with these gunners here. So yeah, it was a good pick for me. So that's my army, guys. For my opponent, pretty standard infantry. So I'm just pause it for a second. Pretty standard Empire front line. Consisting of great swords, halberds, handgunners. He has the silver bullets here. Also has a Jade Wizard with probably the usual loadout, Earth Blood, and the other healing one. And we also have the Emperor of Man, Karl France. So let's see what if he took Galgaraz. Yes, he did. He took every ability for the Emperor of Man here. So, yeah, it's usually a good synergy having the Jade Wizard with Karl. So, yeah, those guys go really good together. He also has some Demigryphs here. These are just the normal ones and not the Regent of Renown. So, he has 2 units of those. Oh, excuse me, a Reichsguard and a Demi. So, yeah, pretty powerful. He has a really good defensive position here. You see my forces are going to have to go through this little choke point. So, it's going to be really hard, The areas to flank here are, you have to literally go around the map. So as a Empire, for my opponent, this was, the ideal spot to post up at. So let's go ahead and start the match here. So right off the bat, guys, yeah, the Horsemasters are just far superior to the, why is that? Yeah, there we go. Are far superior to the Pistoliers, and you can see just how quick that they're going to be able to shred through them. I'm going to send my Summoners of the Rage over here. I was hoping that he was not paying attention or that he didn't have the skirmish on, and I wanted to take advantage of their terror, even though I'm taking some point blank shots to the face. Over here you can see that my Dragon Lord is coming into, I was trying to get some spells, but yeah, forgot about Karl, so now I got Karl hot on my tails, and one-on-one I'd be really interested to see who would win that engagement. My opinion, I think right off it would probably go to Karl since he has Galmaraz. Yeah, you can see over here the 2 Horsemasters are just chasing away these 2 Pistoliers. I figure if anything, that's a good trade for now. But yeah, the Dragon Ogres and the Demigryphs are going to start to get into a battle. So this is something that I really need my Horsemasters for right here. So to help hit those guys in the back, because the one-on-one, I really think that the Dragon Ogres could, if the dice rolled the wrong way, could die. You can see over here I'm having to send my Horsemasters here to help my help my Lord against Karl France, and yeah, you can see just the one-on-one damage. Yeah, the Chaos Sorcerer is taking a lot more damage than Karl. Yeah, he has popped. Oh, looks like he had popped Galmaraz, but yeah, we're able to get a really good hit there. And you're gonna see I'm just kind of stopping my forces right now. I'm kind of waiting, trying to deal with all these units in the back. And you can see we have broken the Demigryph, so actually the Dragon Ogres here did a lot better than I thought they would. He still has this unit of Rice Guard here, and he still has these 2 Pistoliers that are refusing to die. So that's really unfortunate. They're going to be able to shoot in on those Dragon Ogres, Summoners of the Rage. But now I've reinforced my Lord, which is going to screen out Carl. Yeah, so you see we're just kind of chasing him. The idea is just to try to, nip on his tail, do a little bit of damage as I can. But I need to stay within support range of my 2 Marauder Horsemasters here. So yeah, now the front lines are going to start to collide. You can see I'm going to get my first spell off. My opponent is going to see it, but yeah, we're going to do a little good damage here. We're doing a lot of kills. That's a devastating flames vortex. Did almost half health to those greatswords. So yeah, that's a really good balance spell for me. You can see that I did make a little bit of a mistake though. I got a little bit overeager with my Chaos Sorcerer, and I send him in without the support of the Horsemasters. Over here you can see the Dragon Ogres are chasing away these Rice Guard, and yeah, and over here I have the Marauder Horsemen once again trading with the Pistoliers. So yeah, I'll take that engagement any day of the week. So you can see I did get a Burning Skull off here. I did a little damage to these Halberds, so yeah, and we did hit the Free Company, the Sterling's Revenge. So yeah, these spells are working pretty good. So I'm instantly going to drop my Lord into this front line right here, just that way that Karl Franz couldn't goon him. At least this way, he'd maybe get mucked up in the AI. But yeah, we're taking a lot of Overwatch fire from these handgunners, and I don't really have the tools to shut them down. I really have to use, my spells and things like that, which I was planning on. Over here, you can see there is going to be something cast. It was a Earthblood, so he's going to try to heal up these units. So we have Marauder Horsemasters fighting against Halberds. So yeah, the Chaos Marauders will win against that. Over here, you see the Silver Bullets are just firing into the Giant, and yeah, he's taking a lot of damage. And yeah, this is just, this is part of the game. My opponent has this really good choke point right here, and I don't have any really tools to get into the back, so I just have to, take the damage. But I'm going to send my Lord. I see he didn't have any Demigryphs over here, so I figured I needed to shut him down. But it's a little bit of a calculated risk, because you can see here, he does have all these Spearmen. And my Lord is really exposed if Carl wants to come in there and kind of, do some flanking. So yeah, so now we have broken through the front line. He has this one little unit of Great Swords, which is the last. So it's going to allow my Giant and the floodgates of my Chaos Warriors of Great Weapons to come pouring through. And once we do that, we're going to have a really good advantage. You see, I'm just going to send the Giant instantly into the back right here. I'm trying to shut down that armor-piercing range. But yeah, you can see my Lord is going to rout. So that's really unfortunate. I do have my Horsemasters back now, and we're going to be able to do a little damage onto Karl Franz. But yeah, he has his his Pistoliers who keep coming back. And I made a little bit of a mistake. I forgot to take out the skirmish, so yeah, he's going to land right in on him. But yeah, we have this really Death Starry Chaos Great Weapon build. And keep in mind, guys, these have gold chevrons, so he needed those great swords, because besides that, these halberds aren't going to stand a chance against that juiced up kind of Chaos Warrior. So yeah, my Lord is going to come back. I do believe I have one more uses of a spell that I'll be doing here pretty soon. And yeah, over here you can see the Dragon Ogres have just been chasing the Rice Guard the whole time. He doesn't really have any large on the ground, but here's that other spell right here. So let's see what we get off. So yeah, another really devastating Burning Skull right onto his Spearman. It's just going to instantly break their morale. And you can just see now the hordes of chaos are just pouring in. His elite infantry just couldn't stand against that Giant, and yeah, these Spearmen aren't going to be long for the world. Balance of power is dead even, though. Karl Franz has been doing a really good job, and he is going to kill my Lord. So yeah, the Emperor of the Man has dealt with this foul, chaotic demon here, but yeah, he still has his work cut out for him. So that's a lot of infantry, a lot of armor piercing. He is going to land, but yeah, I'm just going to collapse all my men on him now. Try to do a little damage to his Lord. Now he does have that Earth Sorcerer, or that the Healing Sorcerer somewhere. I don't believe I'd killed him yet. And you go over here, you can see these Marauders are just trying to screen out these units. I'm trying to keep those handgunners from the battle. And you can see we're doing a lot of damage to the Karl Franz. And yeah, the Chaos Giant's going to come into the party now. And yeah, he does 500 something weapon strength. He's going to get a really good, almost half health to the Emperor right there. Over here, the Jade Wizard is surrounded by some Chaos Warriors of Great Weapons. So if I can keep him away from Karl, keep him from healing, that's going to really benefit me. Over here, you can see I got my Dragon Ogres now. We're going to be trying to get into the Jade Wizard since he is on a horse. He'll be large. But yeah, opponent is going to get a healing spell off of Earthblood onto Karl. But yeah, Karl really needs to get out of there. Fighting a Giant one-on-one with the support of these Gold Chevron Chaos Warriors is just going to melt him, as you can see right here. It's just going to break the Emperor of Man. Over here, you can see I do got some warriors, Chaos Warriors here with great weapons charging into this last little bastion of the Empire. But yeah, it's going to be leadership. It's going to be army losses. So it's going to be a victory for Chaos. And yeah, let's go ahead and look at the in-screen breakdown. Oops. Look at the in-screen breakdown, and we'll talk about some of the keys for my success. So, I would definitely say I got my money's worth with the Sorcerer. 216 kills is pretty good with Lore of Fire. You saw that we had that Vortex that really took out his great weapons. We were able to get the Burning Skulls off. The Gold Chevron Chaos Warriors, I believe that's a really cool little niche tactic to take, because yeah, I mean, these guys are just going to shred through great weapons, and if you put in a giant with that, guys, it's just almost overkill. So no matter how much of an onion your opponent does, you're going to have even if it takes a minute, you're going to be able to just rush through, and you're going to have that superior forces. The Horse Masters here were able to deal with his Skirmish Cav, and yeah, the Summoners of Rage did a lot better than I thought they would, 1-on-1 against Demigryph Knights. So yeah, I guess I underestimated these guys. 1-on-1, you saw how quick they were able to kill those guys. So so as for my opponent's build, really good build here. He just, I probably would have took Outriders besides Pistoliers to get some more armor-piercing damage. But besides that, yeah, I mean, it was a decent build, but, like with anything, it's mind games, right? And it's all roll the dice. So, alright guys, I got class today, here in like 4 hours, so I probably should get a little sleep beforehand. So I hope you guys enjoy that, this replay, and I'll see you guys next time. So, thank you. Bye-bye.